Welcome to Teen Talk, where we learn what Marysville High School students are thinking.
Ghosts and goblins, pumpkins, candy, and costumes, all part of the fun of Halloween. While many children love the holiday, so do teens and adults. This week on Teen Talk, we spoke with several Marysville High School students about the favorite Halloween activities and traditions. First, we wanted to know what was our students' favorite Halloween costume when they were a kid.
When I was a kid, I think for 4 or 5 years straight, I wore a Power Rangers costume for all of Halloween, and I liked it because of the mask.
The best Halloween costume I wore as a kid, I was probably about 7, and I had this pretty pink unicorn costume. I just was such a girly girl as a kid, and I loved it so much.
My favorite costume I wore, I was probably about 6, and I was Cinderella because she was my favorite princess.
I feel like one of my best costumes was when I was like 4 and I dressed like a puppy because I did not want to be in the costume at all, but it ended up looking really funny, so I remember it like that.
The best Halloween costume I've worn as a kid is when I was like very little, I wore a pumpkin, and I definitely looked like a pumpkin.
My favorite Halloween costume was Darth Vader because everybody kept making comments about my long hair and that I was a female Darth Vader and it was weird.
The best Halloween costume I wore as a kid was probably when I was the 101 Dalmatians because that was my favorite movie when I was little.
My favorite Halloween costume was a Hulk costume I had when I was really little, and I liked it because I had painted my whole body green.
Walking the neighborhood trick-or-treating with friends and family was always special, but what specific candy or treat was number one for you?
The best Halloween candy to get when you're trick-or-treating is any full-size candy bar because you get all the little mini ones, but when you actually get like a real candy bar, it's way better.
I would say Heath bars because they're really rare and I really like them.
The best candy that you could get for trick-or-treating is probably M&Ms.
It has to be Reese's Peanut Butter Cups because I love peanut butter, and with a blend of chocolate, it's amazing.
I always, whenever I went up to somebody's store, I always looked for Reese's or Twizzlers because they were my favorite candy, and I used to give the Reese's to my mom when I got home.
My favorite Halloween candy was always Snickers because those have been my favorite candy for as long as I can remember.
I'd say Milk Duds because they're the best candy.
As we get a little older, haunted houses and hayrides take center stage during October. Will you be hitting a haunted house this year?
Yeah, I'm going to the Cedar Point Hollow Weekends with my dad this weekend, so it should be fun.
Most likely yes, and with my mom or friends.
I actually will be going to a haunted house this year for the first time because my friends convinced me to, but I'm not really excited about it.
Yes, this Friday I'm going to go to a haunted house with all my coworkers from work.
I love haunted houses and corn mazes, so I'll probably be going to so many of those. And I'll probably be going with my friends, and then I usually go to Cedar Point to their October weekends, their Halloween weekends, so I'll be going with my family and friends to that.
All holidays are opportunities to make memories with the family. Does your family have any specific traditions for Halloween?
Nothing out of the ordinary. We just go to the pumpkin patch, get some pumpkins, and then we'll just do regular Halloween stuff.
Yeah, sometimes we go to apple orchards, and then on Halloween we all go to my uncle's house.
My family usually carves pumpkins 2 days before Halloween, and we'll go about a month before Halloween to pick up apples and get some apple cider and donuts.
We only carve pumpkins every year, and we get a whole bunch of fall decorations and decorate the house.
Yes, me and my family always have the October tradition of carving pumpkins together.
My mom usually decorates the house with little candles and things around the house and creepy ghost figures. And we take my brother out to trick-or-treat around Marysville, the neighborhoods and everything. And then usually I go around with my friends.
Our M6 television staff is wishing each of you a very happy, haunted, and safe Halloween this year. For M6, your hometown station, I'm Anna Fair.